What's going on, folks? So, this band, Fortune Teller, actually reached out to me and said that they just dropped their debut single and they asked if I would check it out. So I said, of course, absolutely. I'm always excited to check, something new out, and especially when it's like a debut single and what have you. So I'm looking forward to it. The name of this song is Savage Seas. So yeah, it's hard to know what to expect from a debut single. So let's just give it a listen and find out what they got, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow, I am beyond impressed here. Beyond impressed. Wow, I mean, what a polished sound for a debut single, no less. I mean, wow. I mean, they're coming right out the gate swinging here with this, and again, the level of polish and production of the sound is extraordinary, especially given that it's a debut single. Man, wow, just what a great sound. I really, really enjoyed this song here. And there's even like a little element, I'd say, of like Metalite in there, a touch. And they just have such a killer sound. I love the guitar work. It really finds that nice balance between the heaviness of like the tone of the guitars and the melodic quality. So there's definitely a heaviness there. There's that element of headbanging, but also just great melodies as well. And I think the keyboard plays a good role in that because, like I said, the guitars they have a definite like heaviness to them, but it's never like in your face heavy. Again, it's just like that just the right balance. So you have the guitars with the heavy riffs and all of that. And then you throw the keyboard on top of that, and it really helps balance things out. I thought it was just brilliant, the way that they did that. Really, really evens things out and creates just such a nice melodic quality to go along with the headbanging and the slight aggression in the guitars. So that was just really, really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I love the guitar riffs. I love all the different little melodies that the guitars are doing. This nice fist pumping kind of vibe to some of those riffs, and in large part because of the heaviness. Yeah, I mean, just all the way through, the guitars really created a nice kind of bass sound for the song, like, structure wise and just sound wise. It really, I think the guitars are like at the core of the overall sound, and then everything else, like the keyboards and whatnot, kind of help balance things and add the extra layers to it on top of it. And so yeah, like the solos in there and just the guitar work in general, I thought was awesome. Really, really well done. And then the keyboards were exquisite as well. Some moments they're more a little bit like in the forefront, like you hear mainly kind of the keyboards taking the charge, but a lot of times they're a little bit in the back. But the mix was done really well also, because even when the keyboards fade a little bit in the back, and you have like the guitars take a little bit more of a forefront, or the vocals and things like that, you can still hear it, so it's still providing that nice little extra flavor into the sound of the song, even though it's a little bit back. And speaking of the mix, I just think they did a great job, because the guitars sound so powerful and strong and forceful. The vocals as well. I'll get to the vocals. But nothing is ever drowned out. Like, again, it was just mixed really, really well, so that you can hear everything at any given time, no matter whether it's a little bit more in the background or in the foreground. It doesn't matter. You can hear everything nice and cleanly throughout the entire mix, which was great. The drums have a nice kind of pounding quality to them in spots. There's some nice fills, and everything's good. And the bass, I think it helps with some of like the powerful sound of the guitars and the drums, like the bass kind of rounding it out a bit, while it's thumping along. So yeah, musically, I just thought it was really well done. And then the vocals, like when the song first started, and I mean, I can't forget like the symphonic kind of elements I thought were super tastefully used. There's like some string instruments going with like the symphonics and things like that, really kind of creating a larger than life sound. So again, you have all these different kind of varying degrees of things, like the heaviness of the guitars, the nice lightness of the keyboard, and the great melodies on the keyboard. I love the melodies on the keyboard. And then you have like those symphonic elements kind of bringing the overall sound, even higher, like I said, like as in a larger than life kind of sound. And it's just so well rounded. And then the vocals chimed in, and what a voice. I mean, what a strong voice. she killed. I mean, she just really commanded the vocals, and as I said before, with the overall sound of the music, how strong it is, how forceful it is. But even given all that, her voice still rises above and commands it. It doesn't get lost in the shuffle or sound like it's drowned out or it's like struggling to keep up. Like she's really has a commanding vocal presence, which suited the overall sound very well. Very, very strong voice. Her deliveries and everything, great range, and again, just a very commanding vocal presence. I thought the verses were done really well with the vocal and lyrical melody. It went really well with the music and everything. And then the chorus kind of takes things up a notch and has a really nice melody to it. And again, it's like the chorus is, you're already like really into it, but then the chorus like really kind of takes you by the collar and like really pulls you into the song and almost makes the listener feel like they're part of the song. And yeah, it just great melodies, vocal melodies and musical melodies alike, and really, really impressive vocals. I really thought she had a phenomenal voice. So yeah, I mean, just the whole package itself, it's incredibly impressive. And again, this is a debut single. They sound like a seasoned kind of symphonic metal band here that has been around the block, for quite some time. But this is a debut single here, so they sound very competent, very again polished as a group, and the overall sound, and just a ton of talent. So yeah, I'm super impressed. I really think these folks have a bright future ahead of them. And thank you so much to the band for asking me to check this song out. Y'all rock. I look very forward to what y'all continue to create here. Certainly on the right track here. So very, very impressive song. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. So yeah, let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What'd you think of this song here? What did you think of this? Are you excited for this new band? Are you looking forward to more? Let's talk about it in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. Ranger, out.